is a clef? Inquiring minds want to know. Let's find out. As you see on the screen, this is a short piece of music from a piano solo. Here is what you're seeing. 1. There are notes placed on 2 musical staves, 1 treble clef and 1 bass clef staff. 2. The staves are further divided by their clefs. 3. The notes are identified only by use of a clef. Otherwise, they are simply dots sitting on lines and spaces. If you want to talk about the notes, you have to talk about the clefs, because clefs actually define the names of the notes in a staff. A clef is a symbol that sits at the beginning of every staff of music. A staff contains 5 lines and 4 spaces. How do you know where the note A or the note C is? The missing element is the clef, which defines what notes go where and functions a lot like a map. You have 2 main clefs, notes that are typically in the higher range, which is called the treble clef, and notes that are typically in the lower range, which are the bass clef. Let's start with the treble clef. The treble clef circles around the G note. This is why it's commonly called the G clef. As for the notes, there's an important pattern. These notes are arranged in alphabetical order, and once you get to G, it starts over with A. Sometimes notes can be extended with a ledger line. The bass clef is a different clef than the treble and identifies not only note names, but also notes in a different range. The bass clef is used for instruments that have a lower pitch, like the tuba. Even though the bass clef sits on the same 5-line staff, it identifies very different notes. Many musicians learn treble clef, which is typically easier for most students. However, if you want to learn different instruments such as the piano, you also need to learn the bass clef. Thank you for joining me about learning about the clefs. Join us next time and subscribe.